And hello everyone. Welcome to episode 455, part 436 of the live stream. And happy 4th of July. Hi phone. BIGDW22 and my partner in crime, Capcom.
Yo.
Alright, so well, most of y'all probably spending all for us with family and friends doing cookouts and such. Cap and me figure we'll do ours on the stream, of course. So on this special 4th of July episode, we are back on Capcom's Fighting Collection, and it's just off from the last episode while we were playing a certain game, I literally sucked. So, Cab is going to help me and kind of teach me the ways of Puzzle Fighter. Yeah, I said it. So, I'm not ashamed to admit it. So, we'll be on Puzzle Fighter, probably through this whole episode, and some random discussion, whatever's on our minds and all. Hang on, sorry. I thought you read your title. Okay. I'll just make sure everything was kind of right, which I thought it was. Alright, so before this episode starts, y'all know what to do. Subscribe to our channels, hit the notification bell, like for our video streams and stuff. Not only else my channel, but partners. Follow us on Twitter. Mine is BIGDW2285, and my partners is at Capcom. Okay, let's get our 4th of July kind of started, stream-wise. Okay, so Cab may be taking over through most of the commentary, of course, but in this case, she will teach me, I guess, of the basics, even though it tells you when the game starts. So, Cab's going with Shinko, I will deal with Rue. And, since I'm finished work on this, I'll start at level 1. Alright, Cab. If you want, the floor is yours.
Well, first and foremost, what did you want to know?
It could be anything, so, hey.
I mean, this is... Oh, fudge. Let's try that again. I mean, this is more or less your typical puzzle game. No, Tetris, I'm trying to blank on another puzzle game that's like this. Oh, this Puyo Puyo Tetris, which I think is actually from the same company. I have the game in my head and I can't think of what it's called now. Anyways. Hold on. I need to start getting these down while I'm talking.
See, folks, just even though Kevin been doing this for a long time, it is kind of hard to play and commentate. But your time.
By the way, I might destroy you.
God damn. Well, like I said, Cav is the expert on this. Oh, go ahead and gloat. Just gloat away, because I'm gonna get a lot from this through this whole stream.
Oh, I'm not gonna gloat. I was just giving you a fair warning on that one. Anyways. Oh, I think, didn't Mortal Kombat had a kind of puzzle game.
In a way, yes, they did.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking of. So yeah, I mean, this is, again, your typical puzzle game. The only difference is, instead of connecting just blocks together, you need, I think they're called crash gems. I'll try to see if I can find, oh, what's coming up. So on my screen, you will see a blue swirly thingy. By the way, I do see you, ADF. Give me a second. Well, I just used it. But you'll see some of the things are kind of swirly looking. Those are called crash gems, and that is how you destroy your blocks. And sorry. I'm actually not even like really paying attention to your side of the screen.
Oh, just focus. Like I'm your opponent. So.
I'll do that.
Oh, and I had a blue.
Somebody else will get this up there. Hi, ADF. It says Happy Independence Day, Cab. And Happy Independence Day to you as well.
Thank you. Don't start this, please. I already had a rough weekend, as I told Cap before we went live. Oh, we can rematch this. So yes.
Oh, and for those of you who don't know, there are secret characters. One under Morgan, one under Shinko, and one under Donovan. I'll just go here.
Now, one tidbit I did, you probably already said it, but yeah, if you put the certain colors into like in a 4, I guess you could say, they turn to big gems as you got them right now.
That's what we're getting to, but yeah.
And hi, Callie, or Cookie.
Nope, that one was Callie. Yeah, so on my screen, or on my side of the screen, you'll see I have these massive blocks of gems, which can be quite devastating, and I really need to pay attention because I forgot that I'm Dan. Because again, this could very much turn against me if I mess this up. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay. So, the big gem blocky thingies are your ace in the hole. So the bigger the block is, the more gems you'll send over to your opponent's side. Which, if you get enough of them, and I'm kind of hoping I'll actually do it in this stream and not mess it up, you'll get a nice little finishing move, or super finishing move. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, I am trying to do it now. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'm trying to.
Man, if I could have switched to the other side.
You win.
Alright, you're on the left this time. Well, get used to the left one a long time, cause shoot, you know how this is gonna go.
And ADF says stars and... I read that so wrong. Stars and Stripes, Captain America. So now I'm playing one of the secret characters, Developed, or Devilot. I just heard a loud explosion outside my window.
Alright. See you tomorrow. Sorry. My nephew.
Oh, shoot. So, well, I can only show this after we finish, but there is a tip that I figured out. Never looked this up, but it seems like it should be really obvious. But it does help, usually. But again, I'll show it when we're back at the menu. Character select menu.
slowly trying to figure it out.
Okay, so you notice that there's something called counter gems that's right by the characters' faces.
Yes.
Now this takes some time, but try to memorize each character's counter gem pattern because that's more or less what's going to be thrown at you. Oh shoot! I forgot about the timer on this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you could start memorizing what my gem counter pattern is, then you'll have an idea of where to put your gems so that when I send them over to you, it's not necessarily messing you up. Now, the downside of it is, first and foremost, it's just memorizing all of them. But second is, sometimes you don't have a choice and it doesn't work in your favor.
Alright.
So that's why sometimes you'll see me put stuff in a certain spot because I'm actually trying to minimize damage control here. And 80th says, I bet you think Kendrick Lamar took his inspiration of poetic justice from Illusion of Gaia.
This is gonna take a long time with this.
Okay, so I'll pick somebody easy that you could probably memorize. Oh shoot, my cursor's right here. So you see how hers is like red, green, blue, yellow, red, green?
Yes.
That's pretty much what's gonna fall when I send it your way. That particular pattern. There we go. I don't know if anybody caught that, but you notice on my screen how he just sent a bunch of stuff to my side, but it didn't really mess up my flow either. And that's mostly because I have Chun-Li's pattern memorized. Yeah, still trying to get that, the animation. Yes, Mikey, we're back to Puzzle Fighter and Echo.
Hi, Mikey. Go ahead and laugh. It's basically Puzzle Fighters for beginners, starring yours truly. Oh, this is gonna be a long episode.
The brave Digimon Taylor. Mikey says, nah, I'm not going to. Apparently Cap is sadistic in this game. I just spent a lot of time playing this. What can I say? I'm just curious, why did you pick Dan?
Oh, don't mind me, I don't know anything. So, what characters? So, like I said, I'm a beginner. So, what characters I should pick and what characters I should not pick? That's another topic.
Well, I would definitely say for beginners, don't pick Dan just yet. Because, you need to have the basics down before you tackle him, because he could beat you really quickly, or you will get messed over really quickly. and I got it. That's what I was talking about with that animation. And Mikey says, ooh, I see your strategy. Now with Dan, there's not much to remember or memorize other than he throws red at you. A bunch of red at you. Damn, Jesus. I almost messed myself over. I'm telling you, being Dan is not the worst thing in the world. You just need to have a really good concept of what's going on. And I didn't memorize your pattern. Crap. Oh well. Nice string. Oh, I did that backwards. Oh well. Oh, there I am. I was wondering why my cursor wasn't working. I don't know if I ever recorded well, I did record it. I don't know if I ever posted it on my channel. I actually had one really interesting moment where the computer actually gave me nothing but the same color. And I was up against Morgan. And it was really a race to see who could mess over the other person first. It was just, I want to say it was all red blocks, and I've never had that happen before. Again, I forgot to memorize your pattern. Didn't memorize it, but you put the blocks right where I needed them. Thank you. Fun fact, the one person I have the most trouble with on this game is Donovan. Oh.
Yeah, why did you choose him?
No, I mean playing against him. Fun and fancy-free Pokemon Digimon style. Okay. Guess another tip would be sometimes... Oh shoot. Sometimes you probably should pay attention to what you're doing. Anyways, sometimes you don't need to be as aggressive. Like sometimes you could just hang back and see what's going to be thrown at you first to calculate where you're going to go with it next. Guessing you can do that when you hold back. Mikey says, I have problems beating Shotos in this game. Yeah, my biggest problem, people, would be Donovan and Akuma. Those two just destroy me.
Okay, let me say something, because I don't want to kind of bore through the whole stream, and I know Kevin has me completely on this, but just something to cheer me up, please. But anyway, Mikey, how was your 4th? Or anybody who's watching, for that matter.
Oh. Oh shoot. Okay, Mikey says, I had to work on the 4th and got off late.
Yeah. Alright, ADF said this before. I'll say this fanfiction. Hold on.
quote again. Dine. Alex, you used to take your place as the future Dragon Master and save Luna. Alex, how can I go back? Well, how can I go back? I'm not who I thought I died. Remember, hold on. And I forgot to look at your pattern again. Ugh. That did not work in my favor. Dine. Remember who you are. You are my incarnation, and Luna is the one true incarnation of Althea. You must save Luna. She is Althea's future incarnation, and follow her around to protect her. Must take your place. Okay, that was a lucky guess on my part. Now, you see all that red that's on your side, right?
I know, with dance patterns.
Yeah, but this is what I mean by you could royally mess me over right here. Like that. Let's see if it'll actually happen. There you go.
No.
Yeah.
One around. Jeez.
That's what I mean by Dan can be a good character, but he can also mess you over.
Alright, from this forward on, I really don't care now. As long as I just want around. Just around. Jeez.
Honestly, I was kind of hoping that would happen because I wanted to demonstrate how, you know, Dan is not a bad character. You just need to know what you're doing. Because with him, you need a whole lot of patience. Oh, they're being jerks to me. I can already. Okay, there we go.
Alright, well, I don't want to bore through the rest of the stream with, you know, with you botting me on this. But we're gonna do some discussion. But give me a second. Sonic as Rafiki. What was that? I don't want to picture Sonic as a monkey.
You win.
I think that's a problem. Apparently people are still continuing having more fun with the mods on Striker on DNF Duel. Someone actually did a mod with her in Sonic colors, believe it or not.
Huh. really on Ryu right now.
I'm not trusting on any other characters since I don't know who's better with who. And after seeing the patterns, I figured Ryu may be one of the. And I know Chun-Li's as good as second. So I'll just stick with the same character until I'm ready to move on to another. Let's just say I'm not ready to take off the training wheels yet. Which wouldn't matter because shoot, I'm still like don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Mikey says he's already seen too many mods with Striker already.
Oh, there's been a lot. I already showed Cab a few already last week. From people seeing like a buff version of her, a thick version of her. Cab actually liked the rogue mod colors of her. I mean, I like the design of her as a character, but just perfect timing with that, by the way. While I was kind of finishing the what I was about to say, because as Cam just did, don't ruin the character just like that. Like, just don't, like, the character's fine like where it is. Just don't add anything like, oh, like, I like Striker, she has a big butt, or such and such. Like, she's fine where she is, just don't change anything.
Mikey says, and Quinichi, and Launcher.
Yeah, I saw the Launcher one, which I'm not too... Funny, because she's starting to be one of my mains. Like, she's starting to be one of my top favorites now. Yeah, when you... Oh, right. And for those who are wondering, Cab... Well, speaking of DNF, Cab is still, well, it'll still be on hold until Cab get her copy, which is still on hostage by GameStop. And by the way, my Berserker story is up right now on the channel. From what I've... Actually, I can tell you have since you haven't played. From what I've played, at least a bit of it, it is kind of fun to play. But, there are some things that the game doesn't tell you. Like, I've been seeing, like... Now... It is like your typical 2D fighter, and I know you play Grand Blue Fantasy. So it's a little of that in there too. So, if you want to do moves like... I say moves and that happens. Moves like you do the traditional way, like a quarter forward or that with your character, you can still do that. Or you just do like the, like forward and a button, or back and a button. And you can do it that way too. They say you can't do your, like, your super until you're at 30% health. And each character will tell you, like if they're easy to use, or how to, if they're easy to use, or who's a bit difficult.
Oops. Like he says, there's a lot of restrictions with that game.
It is. I've seen someone already, like, as far as the rank system in that game, I haven't messed with it yet. They go from bronze to silver to gold, and for what I've been told, I think they say diamond. So for example, like you'll see like shields on your when you finish a round. That's like the ranking system. So like you start at bronze 1. So in order to get bronze 2, you need to at least get about 3 wins to move on to the next part of your rank. And of course, if you lose one, your shield is gone until you get it back.
Oh, I got the colors mixed up. Oh well, I can recover.
Alright, so not much on discussion, because I've heard too much on news today other than disturbing news on the 4th, which I am not going to say on stream. But, just to kind of get things going a little bit, just to kind of cheer myself up here, we'll mess around. Mikey, if you're still with us and want to join in, by all means. So just random out of the blue of this certain topics. We discussed this before in the past. Good God. This is why I say I kind of struggle when it comes to puzzle games. Like, this is just like ordinary. I know this is basic Tetris with a twist. But it was just like, or Dr. Robotnik Mean Bean, as Mikey would say, is basically close to it.
And ADF says, Aladdin as Sonic. Talk about low budget flights. No food or movies, not to mention no genies to grant wishes. I'm out of here. I like running better.
Is it Mike? Oh, there are a lot of restrictions. Oh, you already said that. Alright, see, kind of some random discussion just to mess around. And if you still want more tips on the Puzzle Fighter or what or what not to do, by all means go ahead. Apparently you wanted to agree. Fine. Okay. So, some TV, video game, movies, or etc. So, I'm going by years, but here's the thing. I'll let you pick 10 shows you don't mind watching again. If you're just bored or just want something random out of the blue with nothing else on. And out of those, what 10 shows you don't mind watching? So, I'll give you 10, and I'll give you, as a bonus, 1 honorable mention. So, for example, I will go back that far. Right. Hang on. I'm also playing on by my computer, so I'm a bit far distance from seeing. Okay. So, for example, I go by a year. Any shows that were on at that time during that year, so which you should have no familiarity that you should know pretty much. Mikey, you too. So, for example, 1970s and lower. I say lower. Yeah, that's it. He said that's a hard one. No, that's it. So for example, like once we get to the 1990s, like there's a lot. So once we get to it, but and you don't have to name all of them in your case, Mikey. You just name some in your case. Okay, see. So basically, in the 70s and lower, so basically, for example, if you've seen them on random television. So for example, like Gilligan's Island and I Love Lucy and all that, for just to name a few, since they're in that year.
Well, actually, I Love Lucy would be 50s.
That's it, 1970s and lower. So that means
lower.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s. Yeah. What I mean by lower. Yeah. So just as an example. And if you need help on shows, I'll name them. But so, what are your 10 you don't mind rewatching or enjoy watching? And as a bonus, you have an honorable mention. If you name some off your head, go ahead. If you need help, I'll name some shows for you. Oh, bottoms. Oh, they don't match.
Well, you already said one, and that would be definitely I Love Lucy, even though I have that on box set DVD.
Alexa, dismissed. Sorry.
And yes, I'm putting the pressure on you.
I so difficult. Oh, I forgot. Pretty much the Oh, it dropped a bit more.
There we go.
Hey, another win. Oh, so you said it. All right, that's one. And like I said, I'll name you some shoes.
Oh, wait, hold on. Mikey says, Dick Van Dyke, Get Smart, Dragnet, Bewitched, I Dream of Jeannie. From that particular list, I will say Dick Van Dyke. Love that show.
2.
I Dream of Jeannie.
3.
Oh, shoot.
Alright, I'll help name some for you if you haven't figured. Gilligan's Island, as I said earlier. The Addams Family.
Nah, but I'll take the Monsters.
Alright, that'll be 4. The Partridge Family. The Brady Bunch. Bewitched.
Well,
Oh,
Mikey.
you already said Bewitched.
Yeah.
That's
And
Mikey's keys.
And Mikey says, I fell asleep on Mary Tyler Moore. Okay, I like Mary Tyler Moore, but I can see why somebody would fall asleep on it too.
That theme song, for example.
No, I like the theme song.
What else? Mikey. I mean, from this list too. Oh, you already said Dragnet.
You know what? I enjoy Dragnet. I'll probably put that up there.
Alright, that'll be 5. Here's a few more.
Oh,
227.
He said Little House on the Prairie. Little House on the Prairie. Now that's one I fell asleep on.
Alright, so you're at 5 right now, see. Now, here's a few more to help you. 227. Good Times.
Sanford and Son.
6. Let's see. Alf.
Nah.
Alright, you're still at 6. The Betty White Show.
Oh, Mikey says the Jeffersons.
I forgot about them. I'll get back to your account, Mikey. I know you said a lot more, but Cav, you're still at 6. The Beverly Hillbillies. I'm naming you a few more. The Bob Newhart Show.
Ooh, heck yeah, Bob Newhart is the man.
7. Car 54, where are you? F Troop.
Yes, F Troop. I used to watch the mess out of F Troop.
Alright, that's 8. Jeez.
Mikey says Bob Newhart, definitely. Yeah, that's an OG show right there. And he also says Hogan's Heroes. I liked Hogan's Heroes. I could take or leave watching it again, but I did like it.
Alright, here's another one. Different Strokes.
No, I could take or leave.
The Donna Reeves Show.
Same. Even though I love me some Donna Reed.
Let's see. I already said L True. Oh, is that? I'm focusing and doing this at the same time. The Facts of Life.
See, Facts of Life, like, I don't mind watching that one again, but at the same time, I only like it up to a certain point. Mikey says Batman.
Ooh, I forgot about them. The Adam West version. Yeah. I should be already up to 10 up to this point, at least in his case.
Who's the boss?
Wait a minute. Is that lower? Yeah.
And also, like, I'll see your Who's the Boss and raise you Taxi, because I love Taxi.
That's 9. But you need one more, and then you need an honorable mention. I'll say mine's once you're done. And speaking. Yeah. Let's see. Flipper. Already noticed no.
No. I love dolphins, but if they turn Flipper into some tuna fish, I'm okay with it. I cannot stand Flipper.
Get Smart.
I'll take Get Smart because that's basically the basis of Inspector Gadget.
Okay, that's your 10. As bonus, you get 1 extra, which will be your honorable mention.
Daria.
We're not to that year yet. We're getting to those later. But here's a few more. Green Acres.
It's the place to be.
Happy Days. We already said Jim and Genie, and I love Lucy. Lassie.
I can't stand Lassie either. Like, yeah, both of those shows, no.
Alright, you already said no, tell them more.
But right now I'm kind of stuck on Green Acres because I did watch a lot of Green Acres.
Oh, I forgot. Mikey didn't say it yet. Mr. Ed.
And I thought of that one. Between that one and Green Acres, I'll still go Green Acres.
Where your last one, or was that your honorable mention?
Honorable.
Okay. So I gotta say, there's a few others, but I'll get to it. Alright, as for me, and shoot, I said the majority of them. But I would say, for me, let me see. I have to count. I Love Lucy.
1.
You know, I'll admit, I actually wouldn't mind with Gilligan's Island.
2.
F Troop, of course.
3.
Dragnet.
4.
Did I say I Dream of Genie?
No.
Okay, I Dream of Genie.
5.
Chat, dude, Mikey's through the chat again. Alright, well, you know what, I'll admit, I did kind of like a little bit of the Adam West Batman, so, yeah, 6. Actually, one which I didn't, well, one I didn't say earlier, but Dobie Gillis.
Oh, you know what? I'll have that as my honorable mention. I love Dobie Gillis.
Alright, Adobe 7, Patty Duke 8. What's I missing?
And Mikey says Lassie makes me cry. I can't get into that show. I tried, like, and I know this is kind of outside, or at least I think. No, I think it is within range. The only dog show that I actually really enjoyed watching was Ren 1010.
Okay, going way back, because I know I didn't pay attention to the chat. Yes, Mikey, I'm aware of, yeah, congrats to Liv Morgan, who's currently the, our new SmackDown Women's Champion and won Money in the Bank. You only live once, and congrats. Where am I, 8? You know, I've been watching them too, but I say I don't mind here and there, but the Monkeys. That would be 9. I need one more than honorable. Oh, Get Smart, 10. As for an honorable mention, I'll give a list. Ooh, you said this earlier. Yeah, I actually would say, the Jeffersons. Alright, so there's a few others that y'all didn't, thought about getting on your list here, but I'll say them. Okay, I said, alright, I guess no one didn't mention in with, Mork and Mindy.
That's another one I really, like, no disrespect to Robin Williams because he was great. I just didn't really get into that show.
Nanu. And I didn't switch the thing to no one, did I?
I don't think you did.
Crap. Yeah, it's on normal speed. So, let's see what else we didn't mention. My three sons. All right, Sanford and Son. Well, I know we said Sanford and Son. What else we didn't saw? We didn't say the Odd Couple. Oh, god dang it! I just realized the winner of the show. I know that of one, but actually, I kind of want to re-switch my honorable mention though. I almost forgot about the Three Stooges. So yeah, the Three Stooges was my honorable mention. Yeah, can you not forget about Mo, Larry, Curly, Shimp, and Joe?
I can because never got into them.
Really? Okay, we're gonna do 80s, well... Okay. Since there's not much in the 80s, I'm gonna have the 80s combined with the 90s. Now in this case, Cav, I'll give you at least 20 this time. And as a bonus, one honorable mention. Because I know there's a lot. But, sitcoms only, as far as in that category. Just as before. Hang on.
Oh, okay, good. What's up? Okay.
Sorry, we're too focused.
Well, I was waiting for you to say something because I was like, you were trying to go in hard on that one.
Alright, what else shows I didn't mention? From the previous one, we didn't mention the Partridge Family, if I haven't said. Trying to think of others we didn't mention. Taxi we already said. Jeez. Yeah, I turned that wrong. Alright, I think that's all of them in the, from that here.
You win.
How many minutes have we gone?
Oh, I didn't even check, have we? 'Cause I know it's the... Has it been 2 hours yet? Hang on. Oh. We got 30 more minutes. For like an hour and a half. Alright, so yeah. 80s and 90s. Shows only. Oh, a few more I just realized we kind of missed. If we haven't said. Hogan's Heroes we didn't mention from the last one. The Honeymooners.
Mikey did.
Oh. The Honeymooners.
That
Yeah,
wasn't mentioned, but that is a good
yeah.
show.
The Honeymooners we didn't mention. Land of the Lost.
I like
didn't
the
mention.
90s version.
Okay. They were alright. Leave It to Beaver we've forgotten.
Oh, I didn't forget that one.
The Petticoat Junction?
Yep, I know what show that is.
Yeah, we said Good Times already.
You did, yes.
Yeah, but and I said 227 earlier. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's all. Alright. Alright, Cap, so 80s and 90s territory. And since I know there's a lot of shows, you know, from between 80s and 90s, I know it's gonna be hard, but you get 20 this time. And as a bonus, an honorable mention. If you wanna start, go ahead. And if you need help on shows, I'll tell you.
Oh shoot, I had one.
Oh, let's see. I can say Cosby Show you got.
Oh, the Martin.
Different World.
Martin.
Well, Martin 1.
Different World, that was one. Different World.
2.
Uh,
It's the 80s and 90s. Oh. I said the Cosby Show, what you said. Rock.
well, you said rock, so I had to throw one at you.
Not. See, you being funny. Alright. And I did that wrong. Shoot. I had to put the green more where the other greens were. I didn't put them late. Alright, Rock, as I said earlier, the Wonder Years.
You know what? I'll put that one in there.
The original one, folks, not the current one we're getting now. Lost count. Then it's what, 3?
Oh, how can I forget this show? Because this was my jam in the 90s. Beverly Hills 90210. Yes, I'll get my
4.
teenage white girl on.
4. Let's see on 80s and 90s here.
Oh, hold on. Mikey says... Oop. Ugh. There we go. He says, Family Matters in Living Color. I'll add that one. Hanging with Mr. Cooper, Step by Step.
That won't make me lose count here. Jeez.
I had, I think 4.
Alright, continue, C, with yours.
Well, I'll add a. Oh, in living color, living single,
5,
and
6.
I don't know if you guys remember this show, but New York Undercover.
I heard of it. I never watch it as much, but 7.
Ooh, I used to love that show. That was my Thursday night right there.
Let me see. I'll help you name a few more. Blossom.
That might be an honorable mention one. Oh! How can we forget this one? In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Oh, the Fresh Prince. 8. Once again, the original.
Dinosaur. Mikey said dinosaurs.
That totally counts.
It does. And I would watch it just because I never saw the ending of it. I know what happens, but I never saw it.
Not the mama.
And fun fact, I did actually have, I had a, puppet doll of the, of that particular dinosaur.
It's a shame how that finale ended. St. Clair! Sorry, I had to get that one in. Spoiler alert for those who are wondering, but yeah. Ever wonder what people is wondering how the dinosaurs died? They kind of did that on their final episode. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. Let me. I got one, but y'all should know this one. But I'm trying to let me see if this is in the year territory though. Where is it? Alright. This show counts in the 80s, 90s territory because it makes sure. Mr. Wizard's World.
Nope. I watched it, but it was not one of my favorite shows. The only thing I ever did for Mr. Wizard was the volcano that he did. The what's it called? The baking soda volcano.
Yes. Ed. Well, thanks.
What did I do?
I was gonna break those until you kind of put your blocks in the way. Oh boy, I lost count with your count seeing your shows. Remember sitcoms for those who are wondering, or just shows. I will get the cartoons, but we'll save that one in on another stream.
Also, I think we already did that anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. One show I forgot to mention during the from the 70s and below, Gunsmoke, which we forgot to mention.
My dad would have that. He loves Gunsmoke.
Flip Wilson's another one. And Sullivan. Hogan's Hero. Did I say Hogan's Heroes earlier?
Yes, that would be the second time you asked.
Sorry. Alright, back to the 90s and 80s. I lost count. You had what? 8 or?
I think so.
You had 8 or? Alright. Shows we didn't mention. We already saying Mr. Cooper.
Well, Micah mentioned that one.
What? Alright, I'll say a few others. The Wayans Brothers.
We're brothers.
Jamie Foxx.
We're happy and we're singing and we're not white. Actually, I'll add the Wayans Brothers on that.
Ooh. One strap on a throwback from the 70s I forgot to mention too. Alfred Hitchcock.
I didn't forget that one. Alfred Hitchcock can suck a big fat one, scaring me like that.
Okay, shows or sitcoms. Going back to the 80s or 90s. The Kids in the Hall.
I never actually watched that show.
One of many shows on the HBO channel. What's another one? Tales from the Crypt.
I could take or leave that one, but my stepmom used to watch that show a lot.
Oof, I agree. Dream On. I remember.
She used to watch that one too.
Alright, the main character also name was Martin. Yes! Oh, I want a whole set for once. Oh, that wasn't round. Excuse me. I thought that was a set. I don't want a round. I thought I wanted like the whole set. It's like that's what happens when you get overexcited. Let's see, 90s, 80s. Oh, Night Court.
Da, 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 da. I'll add that one. I used to love Night Court.
I lost count. We'll say that's
I think it's 11.
11? Oh. What else we had? Malcolm in the Middle.
Never watched it.
Murphy Brown.
Oh, yes. I'll add that one.
Alright, 12. Doogie Howser.
I watched it. I can take or leave it.
Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
Nah.
Not. Oh.
What happened?
I put it in the wrong spot. I didn't put it there. Oh, no blues.
Okay, time to put you out your misery. Oh, you got it.
We're saying. Don't count me out yet. I saw that at the last minute. I'm saying like, uh-oh.
Now I'll put you out your misery. Mikey says Bonanza, The Twilight Zone, and Arliss. God, I forgot about the show Arliss.
You win.
Present ooh. What's some others? Roseanne we forgot to mention.
Oh, that was one I was thinking of. Married with Children.
Oh yeah, Married with Children.
And the its counterpart.
Well,
What's it called? I think it's called Unhappily Ever After. Because it's like Married with Children, but kind of the opposite.
Are we what, 13 on yours so far? See, I've lost count again.
14, I think.
In the throwbacks, we forgot to mention Levon and Shirley.
I did not.
Oh. Okay. Did you say you already said Keenan and Kel?
I did not actually say that one.
Oh.
But
well.
I will put that on there.
14. Cousin Skeeter.
No.
Oh, My Brother and Me. I almost forgot about them.
I did like that show, but I could take or leave watching it again.
Carissa Explains It All. Alex Mack.
Oh yeah, Alex Mack, I want to revisit.
I think that's what, 15?
Yeah.
Carissa? You said no, Carissa.
No. I mean, I like this show, it's just, I wasn't like that crazy about it either.
You can't do that on television?
No.
Salute Your Shorts.
I was actually talking to somebody about that show a few days ago. Nah.
Welcome Freshman.
Nah.
And as others, we're trying to get through them this year.
Surprised I canceled that out. Wow. Oh, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Hey Dude. Ooh, 15. Yes, I'll add 15. 15 is a great show.
That's your count, or that's the name of the show?
That's the name of the show, 15.
Oh. Well, God dang, I lost count.
That would probably be my 16th one, actually.
Well, you need, let's see, 4 more. In your honorable mention. What else we have not mentioned?
Oh, shoot. That's like it for not paying attention. Oh, Mikey just mentioned another one, Roundhouse. That is such an underrated show. And for the record, no sweat's broken.
Of course, Miss Expert. They renamed, well, at least from your list. Trying to think what else we missed. Oh, well, here's one. Designing women. No, yeah, designing women. Coach. Wings.
Ooh, I'll add wings.
That'll be 17. One I forgot to mention already in the 60s territory, if I haven't said it, but the Andy Griffith Show. Home Improvement, if anyone said. Actually, I know you said this way. I don't know if you said this on your list or way earlier. Doria.
Well, you said shows. Technically, that's a cartoon.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know who else did. I think we named the majority of them. If we, all right, let me see. Oh, the Parenthood. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think we got. I'm trying to think. That ought to be all of them. I know we're missing some familiar names.
Oops.
Not mistaken on time. I think we may have 10 minutes left, but I'll check. Yeah, but I think that's all of them, Steve, because I can't think of any others in the mix. And let me check the minutes here. And we got 6 minutes, so we can kind of end. Oh, I never said mines, have I? Um, the Twilight Zone. No, it's from Mikey's.
Yeah.
For me, for 80s and 90s, and I'm just reading through most of Mikey's list because he's kind of said the majority of them. For me, I'll say Dinosaurs, Family Matters, and Living Color, Hanging Mr. Cooper. That's 4. You know, I did kind of get to go left with Jamie Foxx, 5. Wayne's Brothers, 6. Alex Mack, 7. Roundhouse, 8. I'm going to have to go through the other list here. Hang on. Oh, that doesn't help.
Are you still looking?
I was gonna say this is the short version, at least with me. Yeah, I kind of said the majority of them anyway through that list anyway, through what y'all all said together. Cause I know there's a few others missing, but I can't think of right at the top of my head right now. So yeah. Alright, so overall, pretty much through this whole episode, as far as on Puzzle Fighter, still got a lot to learn. On the bright side, at least I did at least one or two rounds. Overall, I still suck. Oh, no words of wisdom or no final things to say through this whole thing. You know, you already whooped me through the whole process.
Honestly, this is just a practice kind of game. Just gotta get a feel for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I spent many hours, days, probably years on this game.
Yeah. Alright, folks. That'll end our 4th of July episodes. Yeah, Cap really just exploded with a bang pretty much through this whole episode. Whew. If you guys enjoyed, by all means, subscribe to our channels and notification bell light for our video streams and stuff. Not only helps my channel, but my partners. Follow us on Twitter. Mine is BIGDW22, and my partners is at Capcom. Having me will return this Wednesday, hopefully for the next episode. As far as what, I don't know. There's just so many questions and answers. What game will we play next? Will Cap ever get her copy of DNF Duel? Will that
Next
game
time
still be
on
hostage?
Dragon Ball Z.
All that and more in the next episode of BNC. Well, Cap is still at it on the multitasking skill, and she's still at it with Tails, Sonic Origins, the Capcom Fighting Collection, or still at it on Puzzle Fighter. and Turtles. As for me, I'm a bit slow in the process, but like I said, right now expect between Turtles, Sonic, and DNF Duel. As for a certain game which I'm pretty sure y'all are aware of, as I said, I don't know right now. At the same time, I'm maybe kind of losing my confidence on a certain topic of the game. Don't ask. But for now, that is it. Anything, C?
Did you read Mikey's comment where he says, "Kinda a shame Family Matters never had a final episode." They kinda did, in a way. It was kind of a phoned-in one because it was like they did it not knowing if they were going to cancel it or not.
Actually, earlier when I was on on YouTube, I didn't mention it. They showed one of the videos that had popped up was Family Matters, but it was the episode that when Steve actually dumped Myra for good to be with Laura. But yeah, we had a number of besides the present, but I think there was some shows in the past that ended in a finale but never kind of finished or did it right. As we said, like I said, Family is one of them. Dinosaur just had to end in the saddest of ways. But yeah. And for those who don't know these shows that we just mentioned through this whole episode, through this whole stream, by all means, the majority of those shows that we said is you can probably look them up on YouTube. Most of them are pretty much up for free right now. And some is pretty much even available on whatever streaming service that y'all got right now. For example, Patty Duke's on YouTube, which you can watch easily. Alright.
Oh.
I'll say this again. Anything, see? Oh, yes.
Mikey says, there are still so many questions with Family Matters. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, there's a lot. Involving, but they never explained in a way. I know they said it. They never explained what happened to, what's her name? Or why they written her off.
Who?
God dang it. Not Richie, but, the girl that they kind of...
Oh, Judy?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, they just basically ignored that. They weren't going to explain what happened to her. That's why they, like, later on in the series, they said that they had 2 kids instead of 3. So, they were never going to explain that one.
They could have. They could have just said, Judy decided to move with her, or live with her cousins or something.
Look,
At least
again,
one way
I'm not saying that they couldn't have, they just weren't going to, because, yeah, the story is she got fired, so they weren't going to even explain that one. It's not like she was going to come back, so...
And people get fired, they could have... Okay, Mikey, you can relate to this as an example. Okay, for example, like, alright, on NXT, you know, Mikey, that, between Tony D'Angelo and, the Stack and 2 Dimes character, one of them got fired, and they kind of said they can't use him on television. They wrote him off. So apparently, they did a Sopranos, I guess you could say in a way. I know it's not. I'm just saying that they fed him to the fishes. We know what that means, but kind of the write him off TV since they fired him. They could have, like I said, they could have.
I know they could have, but what are you going to do with an 8-year-old kid? Tell them that she got killed?
That would have been too much. As I said, the safety reason that says she decided to stay with her cousins or something.
But still, like, I can't picture Harriet and Carl doing that. I think that's why they didn't bother, because what story could you tell that would make sense to that family? Like, if it was Married with Children, I could see them saying that, because that show was all over the place. But with with Family Matters, I don't think they could have explained that one without there being even more questions.
I guess I say they could have replaced the character.
They could have. I think technically the one that played Judy the longest, that wasn't even the first Judy. She's the second Judy. Because if you watch the very first episode, and it might have been the first few episodes, there was a different actress playing Judy. So, yeah. So I know that they could have came up with an explanation, but I just think it was easier for them just to not do it.
Oh, here we go. Mikey said they replaced it Harriet at the last minute, which I.
Yeah, but even that replacement didn't seem right. Like, no offense to the actress who played the second Harriet, it didn't feel right.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't that be the same thing for Vivian in the Fresh Prince?
And it didn't feel right there either.
But we already know that story for those who watched the reunion of the Fresh Prince. No.
And also, I think it's easier to write different adults than different children, because it's like, well, the different children thing is kind of like what happened there.
Oh yeah. And remember, at that time we had different times, so.
Because shoot, even with Married with Children, even they did it where they had, what was it, like Cousin 7? I think that's what the cousin's name was. Where the cousin was, like, the last episode the cousin was in, it was Peggy reading him a storybook, and he never showed up ever again. They didn't even explain that one. It was just like he never existed. Oh, My Wife and Kids, they replaced the daughter. They did, but again, it was the middle child.
The younger?
No, the baby was always this. I just saw another show, Bernie Mac. I will put that on my list because the Bernie Mac show was legit.
Wait a minute. Bernie came out in the 2000s, right? Not the. Hey, let me.
Yeah, he was 2000s. Yeah, you're right.
I'm about to say. So we'll continue this on the next stream. I think because I know Bernie Mac's on the 2000s list. Actually, one of my favorite episodes. I forgot what it was about, but Bernie was complaining about stop touching my famous anus.
And yeah, Mikey named the character Claire. That was the oldest daughter, but the middle child.
Yeah.
Not the baby.
That was right. Bernie Mac was aired in 2001.
Oh, yeah, 2001.
And about trying to see how many seasons.
Was it
Well,
6?
let's just say that their final episode was on April 14th, 2006. So, yeah. So in the next discussion, we'll continue what we'll do through the 2000s. 2000s and up. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna go that far from 2010. I'll say the present. Oof. That's the same with me on certain shows. I kind of start to stop because hearing shows like Power and those other kind of shows, and say like I could care less. Anything else, Mikey? You want to add? Actually, I was gonna say Blue's Clues, but no, that counts as a.
Well, yeah, that's a children's show. I mean, I'll put Blue's Clues on there because
Not
the
really a
homie
cartoon.
Steve. It's
Not
not.
really
It's a show, but it's a kid show.
Because I was gonna say, yeah. Because I was gonna say that would be in the same vocabulary still as Sesame Street and the big comfy couch. Yeah. And Mikey says that's it for now. All right. So we'll continue this. We'll go through the 2000s and we'll do a no shows whatever's left. There's no point with the cartoons because we've already done it. There's not much in the game show side of it, but we'll do a little. And then the kids, well, the kiddie shows, there's not, yeah, that'll be it. And we may do movies, but the hard thing, like I said, there's a lot. Depends on what type of movies, either action, horror, and all that. But we'll see. All right. Anything, C?
Nope.
All right, folks. Good, they start shooting finally. So I'll be safe. Who'll be shooting at this hour? Well, I know it's still 4th of July on your neck of the woods still. At least for the next hour. Alright, folks. With that said, Cap and me, we will see you on the next one.
Bye.
Later.